Hi students, welcome to the series on conventions and conferences. This is the first episode, and in this video we are going to talk about three topics. This is restricted to three in order to avoid making the video uncomfortably long. So in this episode we are going to talk about TIR Convention, UN Ocean Conference and Heart of Asia Conference. Questions on conventions and conferences will quiz you on areas like where the convention or the conference was held, when the convention was signed, or the theme of the latest conference, the outcomes, or miscellaneous items like the members of the event, the related bodies, or benefits. Benefits will be asked like these will be in terms of conceptual questions. For example, what will be the benefit if India joins the TIR convention? Alright, let us begin with the TIR convention. The full form is Customs Convention on International Transport of Goods under the TIR Carnet. It is an international transit system under the auspices of the UN Economic Commission for Europe. It was signed in 1975 in Geneva. The objective is to ensure seamless movement of goods and not services. That is quite natural, but the option might want to trick you with giving that it ensures seamless movement of goods and services. There are 73 members in total, out of which 72 are countries and one is European Union. Out of these 72 countries, India is the 71st member who joined in 2017. This is a multimodal transit system, but the important part is that road transport must be a part of the entire route. It cannot be entirely marine or say inland waterways. Road has to be one of the components of the entire transit route. Now, benefits for India will naturally be more trade, especially with Central Asia and Europe. Alright, lastly we need to talk about UN Economic Commission for Europe. A question can definitely come. Now, this commission was set up in 1947 by the UN ECOSOC, which is one of the principal organs of the United Nations. The UN ECE has got 56 members. And these members come from Europe, North America and Asia, but please mind you that India is not a member. India is not a member. The UN ECE is one of the 5 regional commissions of the UN, the other 4 being Economic Commission for Africa, Economic and Social Commission for Asia and the Pacific, Economic Commission for Latin America and the Caribbean, and Economic and Social Commission for Western Asia. Alright, let us talk about the UN Ocean Conference. This is the second topic in this episode. Now, the UN Ocean Conference was the first ever conference dedicated to protecting the oceans. It happened in New York in 2017. It aimed at implementation of the Sustainable Development Goal number 14. We'll talk about this later. The theme of the conference was Our Oceans, Our Future, and this came in the wake of islands getting threatened due to submergence. These were, some of them are Palau, Fiji and Tuvalu. This can come in your PT. The outcome of the conference was that a 14-point call of action was adopted. Secondly, a task force on marine litter was set up by the International Solid Waste Association. These were 2 amongst the other outcomes. Talking about SDG 14, you need to know only 2 points to solve any kind of question. The first is that it deals with different kinds of targets, including marine pollution, ecosystems, ocean acidification, conservation, fishing practices, fishing subsidies, economic benefits of to small island developing states. But all the targets can be categorized, in fact are categorized only under 3 years, which are 2020, 2025 and 2030. No target is to be achieved in any year other than these three. This is point number 1. Point number 2 is that SDG 14 contains only one specific target, and it reads that the goal targets to conserve at least 10% of coastal and marine areas by 2020. Now this is very important, as this is the only specific SDG sub target and others are general. So this will be all for your SDG. Alright, we have come to the third and final topic of this episode. The Heart of Asia Conference is also known as the Heart of Asia Istanbul process. Istanbul is a city in Turkey. Now the conference was launched in November 2011 in Istanbul. The objective of the conference is security, economic and political cooperation to ensure a secure and stable Afghanistan and its near and extended neighborhood. So it is clear that the heart of Asia Conference lies in Afghanistan. The members of this conference are divided under three categories. These are 14 current members or members, 17 supporting countries and 13 supporting organizations. PT can ask you amongst anything amongst these three figures. India is a member. Now Afghanistan is the permanent chair of the Heart of Asia Conference. The co-chairs depend on the ministerial conferences. India held the co-chair in 2016. In 2017, the ministerial conference, actually the seventh ministerial, this is not 17th, seventh ministerial conference was held in 2017 in Baku in Azerbaijan. So Azerbaijan held the co-chair in 2017, and the 2017 meet was also the first time the senior officials met. Finally, we have come to the end of the video. I wish your life flows like the melody of this trumpet. In case I have missed anything with regards to the content of this episode, please comment. Thank you.